Welcome into Northeast Current on the ION Network. My name is Kate Moss, and do you have a New Year's resolution? I think we all do. If yours includes nutrition, wellness, working out, and all of the things that we want to do to better our own lives, the Pride Personal Training Center here in Old Forge, Pennsylvania has so much to offer. Nutrition, health, wellness, training, working out, kickboxing, so much more. We're going to talk to the owners of the Pride Personal Training here in Old Forge, and we're going to talk about setting goals for you for this new year. We'll be right back.
From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Welcome back into Northeast Current on the ION Network. My name is Kate Moss, and we're on location today at the Pride Personal Training Center in Old Forge, Pennsylvania. And I'm here with the beautiful Leanne Boyle, who is one of the owners. Her and her husband, Merritt, own the Pride. New Year's resolution time. It's a big time for you.
Yes, it definitely is. And the first of the year, everybody has their crazy resolutions with weight loss, fitness, health, nutrition. They either want to lose weight, they might want to tone up and put on some muscle mass. So it's definitely something that we hear a lot. And at the Pride, we really focus on tailoring that to an individual goal. So whatever that individual goal is, whether it's just health and fitness, leaning up, losing pregnancy weight, anything like that we can help with.
But you're all-encompassing. Not only do you offer the training part of it,
right,
but you do the nutrition and you do so many other things, yes, that set you apart from just about any place that I know, yes, of in the area.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do work one-on-one with each client nutritionally. And we did start with just planning out individuals' daily diet regimens, because with New Year's resolutions, you have to have a plan in order to be successful. And so many people start that resolution and they think, I'm going to eat healthy, but they don't know what to eat, they don't know what to buy. And then once they see that scale not changing on a weekly basis, you lose motivation right away. So the one thing that we got involved with that we saw really helped and made a difference in our clients is the Visalis Body by Vi Challenge. And I know you've heard of it, but it's new to this area, and it's basically a meal replacement company, and it's founded in Michigan, and it's been out for about 9 years now. And what we do is we challenge people 10 pounds at a time. So it's very important when you're making a New Year's resolution to start very simple. 10 pounds at a time sounds doable. So if it's someone that has to lose over 100 pounds, they're not looking at that long haul. Always set small goals, starting with 10, 20 pounds, and then they'll make their way up to whatever their end goal is. And by doing that, it just seems more doable and realistic. And the great thing about this program and why we really decided to get involved is because for every 10 pounds somebody loses on this program, or for every 10 pounds of muscle they gain, we donate 30 meals to a child in need, 30 healthy meals that is, and we also get to have them pick the charity of their choice at that time as well.
This is set apart from a lot of things on the market. I know that I started with you not too long ago. I'm a newbie.
Right.
And I started doing the shakes every morning, and they taste good.
Yes.
I wasn't sure how they would taste, but when you made one for me as a little sample, I was really impressed. There's over how many recipes on Pinterest?
There's over 10,000 recipes featured on Pinterest. So what we do for all of our clients and anybody that chooses to enroll in this program, we create a recipe packet so they can literally have anything from, let's see, apple pie to strawberry banana to Snickers to peanut butter cup to almond joy flavor. That way they really don't feel like they're on a diet, and they feel like they can have a different shake every day. So the nice thing about it is the shake is a neutral base, so everyone would get this exact shake mix, and it's a sweet cream flavor. It's really good on its own. There are 3 blends of proteins in it to keep you fuller longer, so it's not just one kind of protein, and it's actually safe for diabetics. It's kosher certified and safe for kids as well, because the protein is non-GMO, not genetically modified. So the great thing about this is the quality in the protein, in the vitamins and minerals, it's all there, and it creates balance in your meals. You're getting the right amounts of fat, you're getting the right amount of carbohydrates, the right amount of fiber, protein, so it's enough to keep your body feeling satisfied, so your body is able to then release fat. The way it works is you just replace 2 meals per day. So you can either choose between the protein super cereal, which is called our Vi Crunch, And this is fabulous because it tastes like
good.
Honey Bunches of Oats. So if you like Honey Bunches of Oats, you'll absolutely love this. So this could be breakfast. You may want to do something like one of the shake flavors for lunch, you know, tailored to what you want. And that's basically it. So you just replace 2 meals a day, and then you have a regular sensible dinner. And of course, if you wanted snacks along the way, they do have Nutri-Cookies, which I know you love as well, in chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin. But what we really loved was that they didn't push pills, cleanses, anything artificial that doesn't sustain weight loss. Because New Year's resolution for us at the Pride is about maintaining results, not just about let's lose our first 10 pounds to just put it right back on because we did some crazy fad diet, you know, that didn't involve food. So once this company came to me and it was all food-based and it was for diabetics, kids, elderly, anyone, I said, I'm in. And then once we tested it, the results with our clients really spoke for itself, and it's been a huge success for us. So.
Well, the first time I met with you and we talked about a plan for me and my life and my busy lifestyle, you said protein in the morning is extremely important. And why is that?
Yes. Protein in the morning, if you think about when you're sleeping, you are sleeping for a solid 8 hours. Most people, even if you're sleeping 6 hours, your body is in a fasting state. So when you wake up, you need nutrients to get your body going. Picture your metabolism like a fire. If you don't give a fire a log every couple hours, what happens? Burns out, right? Your body is like that. It's a furnace that needs to be fed. Protein is one of the keys to weight loss. Actually, protein and fiber are great because they create that fullness in the belly and they make you feel satisfied. It stops you from craving. But number one is you don't want to feel hungry. So if you have protein right in the morning, you're fueling your body, getting it ready, helping your body to be able to release fat, fiber, you know, all your nutrients. It's just really going to set you up for success the rest of the day. You'll actually eat less. There's so many studies out there that show that good amount of protein in the morning and fiber, the right amount of carbs, helps keep your hunger at bay the rest of the day and allows your blood sugar to stay normalized all day long.
And that's that's a great opportunity for people like me that have low blood sugar.
Yes.
I haven't had a problem since I've started, and it's a great way to wake up in the morning. You feel like you're having a smoothie, a milkshake, and it's good for you.
Exactly.
And you even said that the 3 sources of protein in there set themselves apart from any other type of protein shake you could buy anywhere else. And why is that?
Right. Well, there are 2 types of whey protein in there. There's a whey concentrate, a whey hydrolysate, and then there's a unique non-GMO soy, which is derived from the edamame plant. So it's not the bad soy that gets the bad rap, what you see on our shelves and a lot of the grocery stores nowadays, which is all genetically modified. And that's why there's been a lot of problems with soy. But actually, it's one of you know, the most easily digested, especially for children. So the combination of the 3 are helping to create, you know, the hunger control. They're releasing at different rates, like I said. So that's one of the huge advantages to having a couple different types of protein. Now the cereal, that does not contain the non-GMO soy. It does contain all different types of rice proteins, hemp proteins, other types of whey proteins. So there are 5 different non-GMO types, and that's huge, not genetically modified. So some of us are up on that term, some of us are not, but you definitely don't want to be eating things that come from genetically modified sources. Right. So that was just something important for us to know, that no other company, you know, that we found really had that information. So both combinations, either or, it's just a preference of what somebody would want.
You hear the words whey protein and soy and you think of icky things that don't taste so good, but these do. And I know my first time here, you let me try this before I was, you know, going to buy it, or was I not going to? And it's a great investment in yourself. So if you want to try it, you can certainly do so. You can get in contact with them here at the Pride Personal Training. How could they get in contact with you?
There are a couple ways. Actually, our phone number, you can call 570-690-7190. Also through Facebook, if you look under Leanne Boyle, You'll see all the information about the Pride and also Visalis. And also you can just come in the Pride. We're located at 104 South Main Street, Old Forge, right across from the CVS and Dunkin' Donuts. And the nice thing about this is that I do want to stress to everybody is that you do not have to be a client that works out here, that works out on the one-on-one basis, that attends the classes. We completely decided to take this program on for people that maybe just have a crazy lifestyle and they can't work out at all, or they're just happy with their gym membership and they don't want personal training, or maybe they can't afford personal training. So this covers all of our bases, so we can now help people nutritionally who don't have time to cook. They might have 5 kids, they don't have time to plan, and it all sounds good, but when it comes down to it, it's just not consistent. And consistency is what New Year's resolutions are all about and what really gets results. So this comes right to your door. And once they place their order, they could pick between 6 or 7 different challenge kits based on what they want, tailored to what they're looking for. And then it all ships to their house, and it can go anywhere with them.
Give us an example of the different types of kits.
One of the kits is called a crunch kit. So for example, if somebody wanted a month's supply of just cereal, because they're not a shake person, it is $99 for 2 meals a day for a month's supply. If somebody is not a cereal person and they just wanted the shakes,
which is me,
right? They would get this along with all the other recipes, and this is the same 2 meals a day for 30 days is $99. So you're not really adding any money to your grocery bill, you're just redirecting your money. So you're not going to be spending $9 on a wrap while you're out at work, or a salad or something like that. You're going to be, having your shake. And the nice thing about the shake is you can still have a healthy salad at your lunch with that. An all vegetable based salad, which we know is filled with nutrition and very good for you as well. So it's not like you can't eat that along with it. So those are 2 examples. Another one, if you just wanted 1 meal a day for a month's supply, maybe you don't have a lot of weight to lose. Maybe you only have 10 pounds to lose. You would be fine with just replacing 1 meal a day, preferably breakfast, and that's only $49 for a month's supply. So, the affordability factor and the range for you to pick from $49 a month all the way to $150 a month is pretty affordable, factoring that you're not going to be adding money to your budget by buying more groceries.
Right. And Leanne knows nutrition, and she knows it very, very well. And that's only one of the things that they do here at the Pride Personal Training Center in Old Forge. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Leanne's counterpart, her husband, Merritt, about the different training options that they offer here at the Pride in Old Forge. For Northeast Current on the ION Network, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be right back. Good morning and welcome back into Northeast Current on the ION Network. I'm Kate Moss. We're at the Pride Personal Training Center in Old Forge, Pennsylvania, and I'm here with Merritt Boyle. Merritt, welcome, and thank you so much for having us.
Thanks and welcome. We're glad to have you.
Well, New Year's resolution time is now, and maybe somebody hasn't worked out in a really long time, so what would you say to that person?
Well, I'd say give yourself a chance. It's real important to understand is that the training part here at the Pride is laser focused on individuals. Focusing on what their goals are. So when you come in, certainly it's not going to be anything outside of what you can accomplish. We're going to focus in on what your capabilities are. And what's most important is that when you come in, it's a family environment. We're very welcoming. It's going to be aggressive because we're very goal-oriented, but also it's going to be very much tailored to you. So it's unlike any gym that you would be at, where more or less sometimes you feel lost. You come to the Pride, we're going to sit down with you nutritionally. We're going to sit down with your fitness goals, and we're going to figure out a plan that works for you, for each individual, and that's very important. And the Pride, where we kind of separate ourselves a little bit from normal gyms, is that we kind of go on the premise that, what if you were inspired if you believe fully in yourself that you could do anything, what would you accomplish? It's so important when you come in through that door that we instill that inspiration in you. Right? And what we've seen here over the course of the Pride's longevity is that when you believe in yourself, you transcend all goals and you're able to accomplish something that puts you on a different plateau. And it's such a rewarding experience for my wife and I to see that individuals that normally would come in through the door that did not believe in themselves, that they're hitting goals and they're looking back at their old selves and saying, wow, how did I do that? And it's just a beautiful thing. And I can tell you that, you know, we have all the way from children all the way up through senior citizens working at the Pride. You know, certainly we have a bullying program with the local school districts, and that's very rewarding, seeing individuals, kids come in and their self-esteem's lifted, all the way through where we have individuals with certain limitations. Senior citizens that come in, and we tailor a program, a nutritional program and both workout program, in order for them to facilitate the goals they want to accomplish. So it's a very rewarding thing to see individuals come in and really surpass what they thought they can do when they first came into the door.
And I think that that's true in my personal experience, because the first time I came in here to work out with your wife, I thought, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what she's doing. And, you know, she's a lot like thinner than I am. I don't know if I can do it.
Right.
And I was able to. And she would say to me, look, you can. You can. You think you cannot do it, but you can.
Right.
And that is something that's so important that you offer here, is giving people that self-esteem, knowing that they can do things they might not have thought possible.
Absolutely, and I can tell you, I saw you work out several times when I was working out with someone else. You do a phenomenal job, terrific job. And I can see your energy from when you first came in to most recently in the last workout I saw you, lift. Your belief in yourself, and I think that's the most important thing, is that, you know, what if we could do anything? What if we could accomplish anything? What if we eliminated from our mind the self-doubt? And that's one thing that I always emphasize. I know Leanne and Katie, our other trainer, Katie Reinhardt, our other trainer, does, is that you know, eliminate that self-doubt just for a moment. I mean, a lot of times you have to take a little bit of a leap of faith, but that's what we're about here. We're not about normal, being good, being great. We're about top of the food chain, being your best self. Every minute away from your best self is a minute wasted. Rush to that best self person. Take a chance, go for it. Because you know what? If you believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. And that's what it comes down to, is just believing in yourself wholeheartedly, going through the patterns. We will take you by the hand and we will show you the way to go every single step of the way. And a lot of times, you know, the psychological part, and that's where most gyms miss, and a lot of personal training studios miss, is that they certainly put a plan together, they walk around with their clipboards, but the psychological part of believing in yourself and following through and saying, hey, you know what, I can do that. And you hit a certain level, then you're better than that old person. Then you go to a new person. Every single step along the way, getting to that person that you know you could be, right, if you just believed in yourself. And that's what we foster here. That's what we facilitate here with children all the way up to senior citizens. And that's so important to us.
It is, and that's why coming here, even if it is only once a week, if you have a gym membership and you're working out during the week, and once a week you really come here and you train and you get that, it works together beautifully.
Yes.
It really does.
Yes, yes. And I can tell you that, you know, even coming in once a week, individuals, one thing we emphasize here a great deal is that, you know, every single workout when we bring in, we take very much a lot of delicate care with, is that, you know, it's very important is that each trainee coming in, their time is valuable. They could be anywhere. And I always look at it from a standpoint, as I tell my trainees when I'm going through it, is that you have a 45-minute window to do something special. You're here anyway. Go for it. Go for that special person that you know you could become. Is that in that 45-minute window, Leanne also, and Katie also has an opportunity to be something great for someone else and to give back and to see that person become something different, get another inch closer to the person that they wanted to become. Right? So as they go through that, so it's almost like a spiritual, if you will, relationship that we have going back and forth, and you can see such a transcending person from when they came in through the door to where then they're leaving. They're like, oh my goodness, how did I just do that? It's fantastic. And you know, I come from corporate America. You know, I was speaking for a while, and I finally find, and I know Leanne and Katie feel the same way, the benevolency of giving back. And that's such important in the community, being involved with the Humane Society, being involved with the bullying program. And it's such a good feeling to know that you could change someone's life. If it's just 45 minutes at a time, when someone believes in themselves, they can do anything.
And those 45 minutes that I'm here, they're incredible, and they go by really fast. I always say to your wife, it's over already, you know, and when you don't focus on anything else but yourself, it's so rewarding, and it is, spiritually especially, and you're great motivators. I think that that's so important to have that one, and you do one-on-one. This isn't like going to a gym and having a trainer write something down and say, do it. This is like you're helping us do that 45-minute window one-on-one, like you're with us, just us.
Yes.
And I think that that is so special, and I think that that sets you apart from just about anybody.
Thank you, thank you. And I think certainly in just what you said, right on target, is that laser precision focus to each individual's goals. That's so important, is that, we meet every Sunday on every individual in the Pride, training with the Pride, to make sure that we're on track. Is that, is there ways where we can be better? And, the most important thing, as trainers, as we get larger and larger, and the Pride is taking off a great deal, is that we humble ourselves to understand is that we always can get better. We always can learn. We're always on YouTube. We're always, taking different certifications to make sure is that we can support the individual's goals as much as we can. Motivation, inspiration is one part. Certainly being able to have our dispense accessory training, large muscle group training, interval training, weight training, all these things, different classworks, is very important is that we have all these offerings for our clients in order for us to be able to facilitate the wide, vast array of clientele and their needs. It's very important for us to constantly be on the edge and be humble enough to know that we have to get better. We always have to get better, and that's very important.
And you do offer classes. I think Monday night is a kickboxing class?
Monday nights, 6 o'clock is kickboxing. Saturday at 12 o'clock is cardio beast. We have ploxing on Sundays at 10 a.m. So we do offer a vast array. We're actually bringing some more classes into the fold in the new year. Our major part of our clientele right now is our personal training. We operate from Monday all the way through Saturday. Sunday's the only day off. And we also go from 8 in the morning all the way through 10 at night. So we really try to make ourselves as accommodating as possible in order for us to reach out as many people as we possibly can. Because we truly believe that as we see people hit their goals, you feel that momentum that you want to help more people, more individuals as they come in for them to hit their goals. So we try to open it up as much as we can for the vast array of population.
And if somebody wanted to contact you about training, maybe they're on the fence, they don't know how to get that New Year's resolution of losing the 25 pounds or getting in better shape, how could they contact you? Well,
they can contact me on Facebook through Merritt Boyle. Or the Pride Personal Training LLC. And one thing, certainly if I expect that a lot of times when individuals come in and certainly they see some of my videos on Facebook, it's sometimes very intense, intimidating, is that I want every individual to know is that it would be tailored to you. Very much tailored to you, and we would take it at your pace, certainly. And we monitor heart rates constantly. Our safety is our #1 core value. Second core value is crazy aggressiveness to hit goals. So they work in symphony together.
Right.
But I would just more or less encourage, send me a message. Start a dialogue. You'll see a comfort level. You'll see that my biggest thing is for me to make sure that you believe in yourself. That's my most important thing, is that each time you get a little bit better, a little bit more belief in yourself, that you transcend your old self, you put your old self behind, and something new starts. And that has to happen with the Pride Personal Training. We monitor that aggressively, is that each individual is moving towards their goals. If they're not, we all collectively get together and figure out a way to make that happen.
And that is so important, and it's so different, once again, than any other place that I think is in the area. So it sets the Pride apart so much. And once again, if you want to contact the Pride Personal Training here in Old Forge, they will talk to you, they'll start a dialogue with you, they'll motivate you. This is not a gym, it's so much better, so much more, and it's here in Old Forge, which is centrally located, so it's very easy to get here. Well, whether you need the training aspect, the nutrition, if you need the weight management, or if you need a combination of both or all of them, at the Pride, they will tailor something specifically to you and for you, so you can contact them. They're easily accessible and they answer messages, and I know that for a fact, really quickly. We're going to be right back here on Northeast Current on the ION Network. My name is Kate Moss. We'll see you soon. And we're here at the Pride Personal Training in Old Forge, Pennsylvania. My name is Kate Moss, and I want to thank Merritt and Leanne Boyle so much for having us today. This is such an incredible place that offers so much, and what we fit in a half an hour is not even one aspect of what they do here. Well, it's one aspect, but they do so much, and they're such great people, and they want to help you. They want to help you be the best you that you can be. For Northeast Current here on the ION Network, I'm Kate Moss. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next week. He's showing everybody in the office. He's like, would you work out with a guy that looks like this? It was so funny. He's so funny. I'm on a new diet. So today I was all bananas. And I'm like,
he was trying different things out.
Yeah.
He wanted to see what worked.
Yeah. And it wasn't nothing was really working. And then when he started coming to you, he's like, would you like to work out with a guy that looks like this? And I'm like, yeah. That was really good.
Thank you. You had good questions.
Jennifer was like, you gotta stop smoking. The gyms are all gonna get their big influx of people, like very soon, for like 2 months. 2 months and then it'll be over.
They burn out after.
Yeah. Here at the Pride workout, what should I call it? The Pride personal training. I'm gonna start again. Okay.
Yeah, but I got hat head. I'll bring get her in here to do this. Man,
Can you put?
how's
He
this
doesn't
better?
like it.
Better.
Oh, there
okay.
you go.
When you have a hat on your head all day, you got
Oh
like
yeah,
a
I'm
dome.
imagining, especially working out
I'll never
with the
live it
sweat
down
and
with my
stuff.
clients.
Nutrition. Okay. All right. Yay. Work. My name is Kate Moss. Thank you so much for joining us. Tongue-tied. Okay. See you soon.
Fantastic.
Thank God for editing.